Hey everyone, I'm Darren, aka Southern Mama.
And I'm Red Squirrel, and we are here with wild
and funny news. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in with us and encourage you, if you want to come to a show, just go to comediandarrennight.com, scroll to the bottom there, and you'll see a list of shows upcoming and even past shows that we've been to. So It's going to be a lot of fun, and that's also one of the most affordable places to purchase your tickets there online. Well, we got a really exciting show coming up here today. And I'm going to go first today because I don't know her whole story, but I do know it's a little spicier than mine. So I'm not following that up with this story. But this one's pretty exotic. So we've talked about how, I just only go so far out in the ocean, right? And I mean, if I want to go a long way out in the ocean, I'm going to be on something big enough that takes like hours to sink, like days. I don't want to go out in a small dinghy 2, 6 miles, 3, 4, 5 miles out in the ocean. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't care. I don't want to swim out far past my knee at the ocean. There's just a lot going on out there that we don't have no idea, right?
Well, and with all the shark attacks this summer.
Exactly. And people's like, no, look.
You're in
We
there.
literally found a breed of whale in the Atlantic Ocean that hasn't been there in over 300 years. Okay, we're not talking about like a deep swimming small crustacean or something like 300 feet down. No, we're talking about a whale, like a seedy transit-sized vehicle type size fish that has to stay at the surface of the water to breathe. We didn't even know it was there. Well, it's happened again. We found another breed of shark. We have no idea what the hell's out there. Another breed of shark here, Sarasota, Florida. Scientists in Florida have discovered a new species of hammerhead shark. Look at this thing. This is a smaller one. I would imagine maybe like a baby specimen to some degree. I'm not exactly sure. Check that out. Weird looking thing. It looks like he's got a little bit of
If his fin was injured, or is
acne
that
going on,
actually
some kind of pussy. Look like these babies got acne. I don't know what's going on there on the tail. But anyway, on the fin anyway, the scientists are naming the new species after the philanthropist and microscope. I can't. This week I can't.
Philanthropist. You did good on that. Philanthropist and Microsoft co-founder.
Yes. I'm going to say this before I leave this.
So, break it up into syllables.
Philanthropist. Philanthropist and Microsoft co-founder Paul Allen. According to Cindy Gonzalez from Florida International University, the species named the Sarana alani was difficult to identify because of its similarities to the bonehead shark. Excuse me, I'm sorry, that's bonnethead shark.
The bonehead shark. You're a bonehead.
It makes me think of that joke by Bill Engvall, like the doofy fish or whatever it was. Hot dog down there. I'm just swimming on the hot dog.
Scary man. Doofus.
Oh my God, Doofy, yeah. But anyway, the bonehead shark.
The bonnethead.
The bonnethead shark. The research team that made the discovery.
I like bonehead better.
Yeah, the research team that made the discovery was led by Damian Chapman, who was once an associated professor at FIU. Chapman is now the director. Who cares? DNA analysis, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is a different British shark. I read the story. They send off the DNA, but the DNA doesn't also tell them everything. In fact, there's a lot of genetic similarities that can almost exactly replicate another fish and indeed be a different species. And once they caught several specimens of this, thanks to some Brazilian fishermen, because apparently this thing runs from North America, top of South America to the south.
Tiny.
From the top of North America to the bottom of South America, this thing can swim around and be found in those waters and even in some inlets or whatever. So they depended on these Brazilian fishermen to help them. And so they took out this expedition and they found out that indeed it's a completely different breed of shark. And so pretty cool stuff. Pretty interesting. So the reason I'm scared of the water, man. We have no idea what is in it. I mean, the way the world's going now, there's any day there's just going to be a tentacle just grab and come down. Well, I thought them sons of bitches was dead, man. Well, the dinosaurs went out.
I think Godzilla just coming back.
I'm serious. I mean, I would not be surprised. It's absolutely crazy. So what was it? The early 90s? They found another breed of whale or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm good. That's not why the lake out here. Like I'm nervous. We got water depths of 100 feet. I'm nervous to get in there if I can't see the bottom of it. So.
Catfish as big as us.
We do have those. We do have
Yes,
those.
we do. We do.
All right, John, and now I heard a couple of brief details. It's this exotic one. What do you got cooking over there?
So funny. So, when you're in the dating pool, if things are new, you want to be on your very best behavior. You don't want to have things go wrong. You don't want to have to poo-poo when you're on a first date.
Never fun.
Girl on Tinder
a real
date rescued by firemen after throwing her poo out the window. An anonymous young woman had enjoyed a romantic dinner date at Nando's with 24-year-old Liam Smith, or Smythe, excuse me.
We neither can read.
And they headed back to his house, and they were going to watch a movie, have a little wine, have a
Netflix and chill.
Netflix and chill, yes. Things got seriously weird when the girl excused herself to go to the bathroom, and she dropped to number 2, and she chink. Toilet wouldn't work.
Oh,
Toilet wouldn't
no.
work. In a state of utter panic, she decided to wrap her excrement in toilet paper, pick it out of the bowl, and toss it out the window to get rid of it.
Okay.
I'll just throw the poo out the window.
A little exotic, but
Things got worse when she realized the poo had become stuck between the gap in the 2 window panes, leaving her with no option. It got stuck.
Okay, now the details are coming.
Her turd got stuck between the 2 window panes. She had to go and tell her date the embarrassing story. So, it's like, okay, it's a double glazed, window, and tackling the problem together, the girl explained that she had been a gymnast and she attempted to retrieve the poo herself by climbing into the tiny gap.
So did he go with her?
Yes.
Okay.
And so there's a picture of her. She has climbed down into in between the window panes.
Let me see this. Oh my God, she has. She's like, hey everybody, Mr. Hanky.
She pushed herself deeper because she couldn't reach her turd that was wrapped up in toilet paper. And so she finally was successful in her mission. She managed to bag the poo and handed it back to her date for him to flush it down the toilet where it belonged.
Oh my God. Can you imagine?
However,
I
she
just
soon
laughed.
realized that she was stuck in the gap.
Oh my God.
The day
Oh
Smythe decided, he was like growing concern for her health, he called the fire department. So here comes the fire department. Here comes the firefighters.
Dispatcher engine 13.5, possible entrapment.
So there they all are.
Oh my God, all because of a turd.
Liam's bathroom window was left much worse for wear after the damage done by the firefighters' tools, meaning that he would be forced to replace the window himself. Now, he rented this place.
Oh my God.
Okay? So his landlord wasn't going to be very happy. Well, he's a little college student, doesn't have any money, and so he set up a little GoFundMe page to pay for the window. And he said that if the window is not replaced, my landlord may kill me. So you will be literally helping save my life if, you give to the GoFundMe. So he also pledged to split any additional money raised between 2 charities. Charity building and maintaining flushing toilets in the developing world.
Oh my God.
And the second to the firefighters that came out to the house and helped. So they got him out, or they got her out. They did have to.
That shit brought a lot of people together.
It did bring up that turd. But I thought that was a hilarious story.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
that is a good story.
Oh,
That is a good story.
Two.
But no.
I thought you said take a shot.
No. Did you not want? Did you? I thought you told me you didn't want to drink.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, you will now that you're being pressured to.
I guess so.
Yeah. Okay. Well, and you see, between the shark and
Shark and shit.
Shitty shark.
Today's news brought to you by the SH words.
We ought to have gotten a like a urinal or like a toilet bowl company or something to have sponsored today's show. That would have been good. That would have been smart.
Goodness.
Folks, I'm Darren at AK Southern Mama.
And I'm Red Squirrel.